Hello and welcome. This is Teresa. Thanks for joining me on my channel for this M is for Mondays, February 17th, mask making pockets. And this is my prototype. So I have, I put a little something right here in this little pocket. I'm calling this a twin feet pocket. I've seen different people make them. I don't remember what name I've heard different people make them. But anyways, there is a pocket here and a pocket here, and then you can actually go over there, and then there's a pocket there. And this is going to be made as a standalone pocket, so theoretically something could stick out that way too. So I had decided that I didn't want to glue this pocket in. So that little piece can go right there. And then this is just a little slide that I stuck in for that side. And I think this is too big to play with in here. Well, theoretically it could fit like that. And then I have anything else. And then something could fit right here like that. I haven't turned this into a tag yet. I was planning on turning that into a tag. A little rabbit trail here. There. And that could go into there like that. Yesterday was fun. I had about 4, maybe 5 people in here chatting. It was a lot of fun. Okay, let's put my prototype over to the side and let's make a Twin Peaks pocket. So you could do something like this with any piece of big paper. But how things are directional are important to consider. And you could do any size. Like, for instance, could probably fold something like this into, yeah. So, whoops, don't need that. Would just bring this almost to a point there. And this is like a V. And then we've got 2 points. This point is higher than that one, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. That, I like that idea because that could be a little pocket right there. So as you can see, these can go together pretty fast. We'll bring that one over, and I could even, look at this, I could even bring that in there and tuck that in there. There we go. So now we could have 1, 2, oh, you would glue that. If I glued this here, we could have 3, 4, 5 pockets, theoretically. Let's go ahead and finish that. So when you're doing this, you want to be mindful of where you want your pockets at. This looks a little rough here, but I don't have any idea other than to try and force that paper down more. Okay, so being mindful of where I want to glue things. Let's first of all, do I want to ink anywhere? Now, my rule is that I do like to ink digitals, but vintage ephemera I don't like to ink. This isn't vintage, so I think I will go ahead and ink this. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all well. I know a lot of the folks that were visiting in the chat yesterday were in snow, so I'm sure they were trying to stay warm. I'm in Yuma, Arizona. So it is not snowing. It was supposed to get up to 80 degrees today. I'm pretty warm, so it may have done that. Oops, that goes in, so I didn't need to ink that. I think I am going to go ahead and glue this part here so that it's a very small, narrow, individual pocket. And then this one is going to tuck into there. So we'll put glue along here. And check that real quick, make sure that was hard to not make sure I didn't get glue in the wrong places. Okay, now this one should not go all the way over. It's just about the width of my bone folder for this one. So that I would put a small tag in maybe or something. We'll think about that in just a minute because we're going to decorate this. Okay. So let's put that to the side for now. Close up my glue so it doesn't dry while I dig in my stash and find another page. I wanted something big. So I grabbed my stamp book pages. It says stamping, but it should say stamp book pages. So just grab one of those. Actually, that's more than one. I want that one. I do have these pages available for sale if you're interested in some for a very reasonable price. Just let me know. Okay, I'm not going to try and put that back in there. Oh man, I still have another page. I like this one. So let's do it like this. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like that. And like that. Yep, that'll be fine. And then we could try pulling this side over first this time. So don't try to be exact if you're doing these for the first time. Just let it flow. If you're not doing it for the first time, you probably have this already mastered. Now this one can be a really big pocket. And something like, ooh, and it's got another layer right there. It's really cool when the layers just kind of come together. I think I'm not going to make it a real, because I want more of that pocket right there. So I'm going to fold it to right there. These are a lot of fun to make. Okay, so this one I'm going to glue this side in first. And then this one. So I'm still deciding what I want to do with my work area. Today I found this wallpaper in at the dollar store. So I took the yuckiest side of my mat, and of course that's the US side, which is kind of a bummer in that respect. But I could still measure this way. And I cleaned my other side. I worked really hard on cleaning my other side today. And so this I can use still for cutting, and it looks a lot better. I see a little something right there. I finally picked up some hand sanitizer because I use this to clean my mat. It really helps to degunk them and bring stains up. Yep, I think it brought that stain up I was seeing. I just love how well this works to clean. I learned that trick from Stampin' Up because I used to use hand sanitizer a lot to clean my acrylic blocks. And it really helps to break up that glue. And if it still doesn't want to come off, what's amazing is to take a dry paper towel afterwards, or even to start with. And something about that friction or something from the paper towel really helps. Sometimes I'll leave the hand sanitizer on to soak. Hi, Joan. Nice to see you. Let's see. It's 5:47 p.m. here, so kind of evening. But yeah, I just love hand sanitizer to clean stuff. Trying not to bump my table now. Okay, let's make another envelope. Or not envelope, another pocket. Oh my gosh, Joan, that's funny. I was in Dollar Tree today shopping and I saw this and I was like, what do I want to use that for? There's got to be something that I want to use that for. Hey, Cheryl, how are you today? I'm good. Anyways, so I brought it home and I was like, I turned this mat over because I was first cleaning it, being I was able to pick up some hand sanitizer today, my number one cleaning craft room tool. And then I turned this mat over, and it was really gross on this side. So I got the European side all pretty clean, and then I got the US side clean enough where I feel like the shelf paper is going to stay adhered to this. Yeah, and this is Dollar Tree shelf liner. Well, they called it wallpaper. So it was just this one piece. So at first I was like, well, do I want to craft with that? Because that's like wallpaper. And then I thought, nope, I want to put it on here. And then it'll be good for me to use to take pictures with too. Because I've been getting better. I've been laying lace down or something to take pictures lately. But this would be a nice background for taking pictures too. Sometimes I'll just pick my mat up and use my table because my table's not too bad for a background for taking pictures either. All right, so these are done for now. They're just not decorated. So what else should we pull out? Let's pull out. Just gonna look over here and see what I've got. I'm leaning towards pulling out a map page. Anybody who knows me though knows that I'm over here putting stuff away before I pull out the next thing because of my OCD. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if this would work. I've got these old cowboy magazine pages. They're kind of grimy and very fragile. But I wonder, what the heck is that? Oh my gosh, that was stuck in between them all. I didn't realize I had that. Huh. Okay. Squirrel. Oh, I turned the air conditioning off. I'm not sure I should have done that. I'm starting to roast. I'm melting. So I just want to remind you guys about my collaboration that I'm attempting to put together in March. Oh, goodness. So I started to talk about it to you, and then my brain went blank. So let me pull up another window here real quick. This paper kind of stinks. I try to keep it out so it can air out. But I do like it for ephemera. I like the way it looks. Okay, so if you go to my community post, I talk about it there. And Junk Journal Journey 2025. I need to change that graphic because I think Susan, yeah, Susan with I Totally Love It has volunteered for 1 week. Yeah, I am, Cheryl. And so it's very low key. Just ask it. My idea, okay. So it's something that's been done many times, but my thought process is to bring new ideas to it, and it's the journey through making a junk journal. So you might, if you were to like volunteer to collaborate as a guest collaborator, I'm only looking for really 2 or 3 more. And of course, I'm really encouraging people to play along, but like I'm looking for people to bring in like different things than what we've been seeing on um, YouTube videos. But I'm not going to pressure anybody to do what I think. Very low key. And so, like, when I was thinking it through, I was thinking about like introducing vocabulary that doesn't always get used. Like when we look, I'm saying like a lot today. When we look at YouTube videos, we we do hear the word folio a lot, but we hear it in the context of, oh, we're going to make a 1 page folio for you to go inside of your journal. Well, I want to incorporate the idea for week 2, which is folios and signatures. I want to incorporate that this thing that I just tore in half for this magazine, that's a folio. And I just want people to know that. So if another YouTuber is saying, or like an Etsy store, we see it on an Etsy store a lot, like Juanette with Juanette's Crafting Corner might say, you're going to get, this is from an old German book, and you're going to get 8 folio pages or something like that. And so some people might not understand what that means. Is that 8 pages? Is that 8 two-sided pages? What is that? So in this case, 8 folios theoretically would be 8 of these. So you actually end up getting 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. Anyways, that's my thought process. So let's turn this over. And this is going to be a challenge because this paper is very fragile. So I don't even know if this is going to work. But we're going to give it a try. I will just try to be gentle. Ooh, that's not very pretty. Let's turn it over. See if we can get it to be. I kind of wanted that lady's face, but I'm not going to get it. Okay, so now we have our Twin Peaks. So let's fold this side first. Right there. So I've got a lot of information on my Facebook group at hashtag Junk Journaling United. So I hope you guys will go over there and take a look at that. And if you have some time to volunteer, that would be awesome. So what everybody do today? Anything fun? Let's see. Joan, I think you're retired. And Cheryl, I don't know if you work a full-time job or not. I don't remember if I've ever heard that. I'm just going to try and tear this little piece off without causing too much damage. Exactly, Cheryl. That's my thought. So even though, because I'm a very like compliant and black and white type person, and so my first thought was, well, I I my first thought was that I wanted to talk about folio sport. Boom, that morphed into a challenge, and so, but then I was like, oh, this topic has been done a lot. So, but then I decided that it still is an okay idea, and as I'm planning it, I went over there and clicked on a link, but it brought me to your YouTube channel. Oh, um, oh, that's weird. Because the link is Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Open link in new tab. That's weird. It opened up the Facebook channel for me. So I'm gonna put this link in the chat. You've had an avalanche. I don't know if it doesn't want to work because the link's too long. So never mind, that's not gonna work. Delete. So let me put that into Bitly. Copy apps, Bitly. Create link, paste, copy link. Yep, I got you. I got you, Joan. I have craft. I don't call it avalanche though because craft avalanche. Maybe I do. That word doesn't roll off my tongue very easily for some reason. My Ohio accent. Okay, so back to this. So I'm gonna glue this side in first. And I'm still being very gentle. And I like to take a wet wipe and kind of like wash this paper a little bit too. Because it's bad enough because it's old, it can be dirty, but then dust in the trailer doesn't help. All right, so we've got a little piece here. So what do we want to do to play with that little piece there? Anything? We've got a pocket here, and a pocket here, and a pocket here. And then we could, I don't know, make like, we could, ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's do that. We're going to fold this back like this. And it kind of looks like an envelope. So I can't glue there. Well, I could. Let's see. I could put Can I fold it a little bit more? Yeah, let's fold it a little bit more. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to just put a tiny bit of glue, make sure this stays down. I know you're busy in March. Hi, Juanette. I was just talking about you. You must have this radar that you know when I'm talking about you. But I say good things about your channel, so I talk about it on occasion. Where's my needle? There it is. What's going on with you today, Juanette? Just gonna repair that rip a little bit. So I was talking about the term folio, and I was saying that people like you who have Etsy stores and you sell like different pages of books, how you might have the listing to say 8 folios for this purchase or something like that. And then because I was talking about my collaboration in March and how that's one of the words that I want to really bring out to make sure that folks know what that word means. Because I think Joan and Cheryl are thinking about participating in the collaboration. They didn't tell me that. I'm just saying that. and being and being a stinker. Another rip showed up when I tried to do this. Pooey pooey. I don't want to close my pocket. Come on. Oh, this isn't going to work with this brittle paper and my shakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to try and hold still. Oh, we buckled the paper. Okay, now we've got another rip. Oh goodness. Where's my tape? My tape. Yeah, so there are folios in a signature and there are signatures in a book. Ooh, that was smarter to go that way. There we go. Okay, that worked. So now we have our little like envelope pocket here, and we have a pocket here and a pocket here. Now, a lot of these that I was doing so far, yeah, but I'm crazy. So I use brittle paper to try and make an envelope and make myself go nuts. So these I was thinking would be great for standalone pockets, but this, because it's brittle paper, would be good. It would be better glued against a page in a journal. Now, of course, this is kind of big for a journal, but um, and that another thing a person might do is just reinforce the pockets. So take a piece of paper and put the paper on it. So that'll reinforce all of this. And then could even like do what Carol Laws does and take, I don't know what this is from. I'm not going to use it because it's too precious. Vintage. So could take a piece of paper like this. Actually, I'll grab one of my strips. Come here, strips. I do like the Tim Holtz tape. Yes. Yep, I do. At the time when I bought the Tim Holtz, ooh, these feel dusty. I must have had a dust storm because my stuff feels dusty. At the time that I bought it, I didn't have any alcohol ink. Well, I did have my alcohol. I had my Stampin' Up! Alcohol markers actually. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to try them. So yeah, I could do something like that and actually let it lay over like that. That kind of looks neat. Now, that doesn't reinforce there or there, but I don't always worry about reinforcing the whole area. Like I would probably bring that down there like that and glue that like that. And I like that it's sticking out. Yes, the whole bucket is Cheryl. And I think you spelled her name right. Yes, that is correct, Cheryl. So actually, I was looking at, I have this book. It's a country church architecture book. And there's a lot of graveyards in the book. And so I was like, oh no, that's not when I was thinking about it. Sorry. I was interested in seeing if there were any femme fatale um, journal kits, digitals on Etsy. So I did a search and I came up with some stuff that kind of like morphed into some gothic that I would find interesting. Yes, I that's the spelling. Sharyl. And anyways, so I lost my thought. But like when I say femme fatale, I'm interested in finding something that relates to like what's that one book? Double Indemnity, I think is what it is. And I think I want to say Joan Crawford starred in it. But so the older femme fatale type noirs, I can't say that word, Noir. And yeah, anyways, I didn't find anything. So it's a thought I still have on hold. Wow, there were a lot of live craft chats yesterday, or I should say a lot that showed up in my feed. It was a pretty cool day. I was I was visiting live craft chats most of the day. I think Joan was too. This is, I don't know what paper this is. Do I want that funny side? Yeah, I'm just really out there today. Wait, I can't do that because that'll block the pocket. So I need to put it on top. Okay, think it through, Teresa. Think what you're doing. Man, Juanette, I cannot wait till I have a chance to come visit you. So I need to find out um, when you have some availability to be visited because I want to get some of that Tim Holtz fabric, but I don't want to pay for shipping. I'm going to seal this. So this will just be one big pocket. Yeah, like that. And I'm kind of not liking this. So now I'm going to try folding it over. And I think I'll like it better. We're at 42 minutes, so I'm about to wrap this up because my idea of a mask make is about 3, and that's where we're at is 3. Yeah, that's why we're in Yuma, Arizona. We're not brave like you Minnesotians and Canadians. I'll bet you and Joan could have a contest about who has the colder climate. I don't know. There. Now that won't fight something that gets stuck in there too. And it's still not where I want it as far as decorative. So, but we'll leave that there. Okay, so we didn't decorate any of these. We could do one more. This is cold paper, but I don't like that. Oh, I know how I fix that. Okay, we're going to do this, and I'm going to show how I fix this so that it looked better. So I'm going to fold my B, my triangles, my tips. Oh, that's cute. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do to avoid that white. And I'm going to make this a smaller pocket. It's probably because I don't know what I'm doing, Joan. I just fake it. I'm just a big faker. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some of my vellum. I might even use a little bit of this. That's not long enough. It's long enough for there. I think I might use that for that one. And then, let's see. Too bad. Can't use that. Okay, that piece will work good. I'm going to use that piece. So, am I going to be able to make it work? Because if I get it so that it covers the white down there, then it doesn't cover the white there. So what I could, no. Yes, can I do, no, can't do that. You silly thing. Okay, guess what? Mr. Chip, you have to go. Yeah, I heard it was supposed to get 80 in Yuma. I don't know if that happened or not, but I'm perspiring because I had the air conditioning on back here in the garage, and I was getting a little cool, so I turned the air conditioning off and started the video, and I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm a little warm. Do you have anything else? I don't think I'm going to be able to do this with this one. Nope. Do you have anything else exciting in your shop right now, Juanette? Other than your Tim Holtz fabric? That Tim Holtz yellow fabric. I was slobbering over it last night when I was looking at it. Okay, sounds good, Juanette. Have a good evening. Okay, see you later, Cheryl. having a terrible time. Darn, I missed it. Okay, I'm not going to lose it again. That little tiny bit I can ink. You can also do this. Wait a minute. Can I? Yes, you can. Is that the first time you've met Juanette, Joan? Whoops. No, no, no. We don't do that. Ah, I'm glad you met her. She's got a lovely shop. But in uh she's in Arizona. I want to say Phoenix. She does a lot of YouTube videos. This is a lot of work to cover up white. But oh well. Yeah, I still lost it. But I'll just ink it. A no spend year? Well, if you need anything in particular, let me know. And if I've got it in my stash, I'll help you out now that the post office is running again for you. Little bits and bobs. Yep, I do too. That's what I'm planning on doing right now, is covering it up with ink. But I'm also maybe thinking about a little bit of washi tape. I haven't. Oh, I like how that green came out. Okay, so now I need to do this side. And I'm just trying to utilize my, oh, I like that. That'll work. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to do more no spend months, but I really need to get to a no spend year too because I have plenty of stuff. You know what you should do, Joan, is do you have to use you not YouTube? Do you have to use Amazon Prime to have a wish list? You should have a wish list. And you should put your wish list on your YouTube description for your videos. That's what you should do. That's what Teresa said. I'm feeling pretty bossy tonight. Okay. I think I did for let's see. What month are we in now? February. I think I did a no spend month for January. Oh no, I think I only made it halfway through the month. I think I might have done a no spend month. Keep going crooked. For October. Fight me. Yes, so you should do a wish list. And then if somebody wants to bless you, they could like go find the stapler and buy it for you. And that way you don't have to fight with oh my gosh, I am too warm. Well, thank you. I never thought of that. I will see about adding it to my YouTube channel. Yes, you should. And then if somebody wants to bless you, they can um, go on your wish list and buy you that. Ah, how did that happen? When I tested it the first time, it was fine. Okay, washi tape. You're right. Oh, this is what I was going to do. I was going to use that piece. Hooey. Okay. Washi tape. Here I come. Yeah, we were traveling in October, so I didn't have any place for Amazon to send me stuff, so I didn't buy anything. That's one way to. That's one way to make it through a no spend month. This one right here is catching my fancy. If I did enough. Yes, I did. And we'll just do the same thing right here. Ah, not over far enough. Yeah, this was back when well, let's see. I might have bought this from Amazon. Yeah, I think I got that from Amazon. Most of these I got from Amazon, of course, even the Tim Holtz type. And I think all of these I got from Amazon. And the other box I think has my paperology. I'm probably almost out of my paperology. This is a little bit of this that is left. But I'm not buying from Taperology anymore. They made me mad. Their rub-ons are crap. And that's all there is to it. I mean, even with the nicer washi tapes, 9 times out of 10, most of us will use glue anyways because we're afraid they won't stick. Okay, so I'm going to put this side down first. Oh, I didn't ink. I don't need to ink there because this is definitely gonna be a glue it down one. And I do too, whether it's good washi tape or not. Okay, I think I got it all. Yes, I do. I have both. Oh wait, my cell phone is being used as my camera, and my tablet is being used for Switcher Studio. But I also have my computer here, and I can get text messages on my computer or messages from um, Facebook. Where'd my pen go? Pen. There you are. Yeah, I'm kind of a gadget freak, and so um, when I buy tablets and stuff, they're basically a business write off for me because I use them a lot for work too. So I'm all Apple. and my business pays for it. Yes. Oh. No, I log into my live video. So on my computer I have my YouTube screen pulled up and I'm reading the chat room. That's how I see you. And then my iPad is over here running Switcher Studio, which is connected to my iPhone for the camera. And Switcher Studio allows me to do things like this to show different, they're called assets. And so I can show my desktop, I can show me on another camera, or I can do, let's see, I'm going to get fancy now. Maybe. Yeah. So then I can do the split view where I'm showing me, but then you can see how perspiry I am, how shiny my face is. And I didn't even, position the camera so that it would be in a good position to show you all of that. So that one's going. And that's how I was able to show my grandbaby, because I've got her listed or shown as an asset on here, and that's how I showed her yesterday. So, and then I just haven't gotten rid of it yet because I don't need that on there anymore. And then I took the picture of my organizer thing that I've got hanging on the wall, so I can show that. And then I attached this video so that I could show my craft room. Let's see, you're saying, can you move the view of you to any corner of the screen I see? Yes. Yes, I can. Let me think for just a second. Well, not any corner. I can do the bottom right corner or the top left. So let's see. So this will be A, and then let's see. So that's A, and then B. See if I did it right. I always have troubles with this. Multi-view, select channel B. Right there. Select channel A and B. You silly thing. Let's see. So select channels A and B. So this is A, and then this is B. Nope. A. Now select B. There. Ooh, I did it. Sorry. I was not going to give up until I was able to do it. So now I've got me in the top. And the camera that's showing me is my iPad camera that's running Switcher Studio. So it's not a very good not very good. Let's see. So I might like need to put it up on something so that it was better. Of course, when I sit back, I'm more centered in it. I know I'm weird. I get carried away and tell people more than they want to hear. Okay, so I really like how this one turned out. Let's see how many pockets we have. We have one, and then this is kind of like two, and then we have three. Yeah, I love how this one turned out. And we're over an hour long. So I think I paid $400 for the year for Switcher Studio. You can pay monthly, but I always pay things yearly so that I can save a little bit of money. If I know that I'm going to use it for the year, then I want to pay the least amount. Me too. What I say is, oh, look, a squirrel. And she said, thank you so much. So I like to repeat what people say sometimes for people who are watching the replay so they know why I'm laughing or whatever, because the chat will be gone by then. And this one is about as close to shabby chic as I get. This wasn't my one of my digitals that I bought. This came in my swap with my swap partner for, I think it was the Ephemer Ember. This is my vellum that I did print a Roxy's Creation digital on. But this one, like I said, is as close to shabby chic as I get. So it's definitely going to need some lace on it. Oh man, that rickrack actually caught my attention. Rickrack isn't as pretty, but the color looks really good on there. Oh, but I don't want to cover him. Never mind. I don't want to do that. I could do a little there. Now, do we need a label? Jeff is bringing the awning in, so it's making a noise. Hope you guys can't hear it. I like that, the color of that print for there. That's gorgeous. Hi, Angela. It's pretty squeaky. Oh, we're back to, I didn't want to cover up that, bee down there. I could do this, just let those peek out. I like that the best. Part of me feels like I'm forcing it, but we'll see. I think this is a Tracy Fox label. This is a homemade label that I stamped myself. And I did some crazy inking on it. Okay, that one's done. So we only have one that has been decorated from our mass make. But, whoops, I put something away. Oh, that pin was on my rickrack. I'll have to put that back in a minute. So we have one that I did um, finish embellishing. I feel like it still needs something, like right there. Yeah, right there. Huh. Don't know what it would be. Okay, I'm not gonna obsess. So then the rest of these are not decorated. This one I just kind of junked a bit. This is a very fragile pocket. So I made mostly with original book pages, these three, and then I made this one with a digital that I was gifted. Yeah, but I've got lace over there. You could put another piece of lace right there. See if I have anything right. I have a blue piece right here. Sometimes the stuff that's just hanging out on my desk, ooh, that pulls some blue out of there. But I don't like it with that. I would have just done that. That would have been cool. Okay. I think I'm honeycomb. Well, I feel like I have some honeycomb somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, I'm gonna throw this on here. Just because I'm in an age tape mood. Trying to get glue off my fingers. Okay. There we go. Now the colors all work together and everything. So that one's done. And I know the bee is cute. So there's all that. And then these will need embellished. And as I embellish this one, it will give it more strength. But these all can just like go in the pre-made ephemera and they can be embellished when I'm ready to put them in a journal. But the funny thing about me is that I make this ephemera and then I never use it. And so that's how I end up with my grab bags. And I know both of you guys have seen this, but for the purpose of the replay, this is what one of my grab bags look like. Has tons of ephemera like this in there pre-made, has some fussy cuts in there, and has some other original ephemera like these information cards. And like this one is ephemera bag B and it's $15. So, and this kind of thing is listed on my Ko-fi shop. And I also have a big book of Braille left. And so I'm selling pages out of this Braille book. So I end up, because they're so big, when someone orders them, I think the listing is for 2 pages. But when someone orders them, I use that one. So it's been, I have to fold them so that they'll fit. forget how I do this. Oh, I think I do it like this so it'll fit in a number 10. And that's how I keep my prices down, is I make it so that shipping is very cheap. You know, anytime I use one of my padded envelopes for shipping, it's going to cost at least $5. So I try to come up with solutions so that people don't have to pay most of their money for the shipping. But anyways, feel free to go check out my Ko-fi shop and see what I have in there. I have some free digitals, and I hope that I was able to inspire you today, and I hope that you'll visit me in future videos. I can't think of what my next video might be. Probably won't have another video until Saturday, because I don't have anything planned at this point. I'm just looking around. I'm not participating in any more collaborations this week, so I'm probably gonna hit it hard with work and maybe see you on Saturday. Oh yes, I love Braille paper, and this has some nice boxing on it too. I mean, not a lot, but just enough to be cool. So this is really fun to use for journal pages, because it doesn't, I don't think it cracks when you fold it. Let's test. And I like to fold pages differently sometimes. Yeah, it doesn't crack. Yeah. So I might have two different kinds of Braille. I think I bought some off of Etsy, and then I bought this book in a thrift store. Okay, thanks again, you guys.